Disney has captured the hearts of audiences young and old for decades. But behind the glitz and glamour lies a controversial reality that often goes unnoticed: the exploitation of young actresses. Although Disney has been responsible for launching the careers of numerous talented performers, there's a darker side to the fairy tale. Many aspiring actors and singers were lured in by the promise of fame and fortune, only to find themselves entangled in a web of contracts, restrictions, and unrealistic expectations. Also, these stars had to conform to Disney's standards of having a squeaky-clean public image. So how has Disney wrecked the lives of our favorite stars like Zendaya, Halle Bailey, and so many more despite serving as a launching pad for their career? Stay tuned to find out. Before we go into the video, make sure to give us a big thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to hit the bell button too, to turn on the notifications and receive regular updates every time we post a new video. With that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Recently, Disney's first live-action remake of the 1989 Oscar-winning animated musical The Little Mermaid has been getting a lot of attention, and that too for all the wrong reasons. Directed by Rob Marshall, the filmmakers decided to cast Halle Bailey, a Black woman, as the completely fictional underwater mermaid, Ariel, and this absolutely triggered a certain section of the audience. Also, this isn't the first time the on-screen representation of an otherwise white-skinned character as being Black has triggered racist people. The Little Mermaid's casting is just one such incident. Soon after the news of Bailey starring as Ariel made the headlines in July 2019, the film started to receive a lot of online hate. The Little Mermaid's official trailer on YouTube was bombarded with thousands of racist comments. It received more than 1.5 million dislikes. How preposterous. In addition to all the nasty comments, an online campaign was started on social media using the hashtag #NotMyAriel. All this ridiculousness reached a new height when some people released a digitally altered version of the trailer featuring a white woman in Bailey's place. How utterly shameful. These racist folks have some ridiculous self-proclaimed factual explanations of how Ariel is supposed to be a white-skinned mermaid. One of the claims was that mermaids are European mythological figures, and therefore Ariel's skin color should be white. But humanoid creatures that dwell in the water have been part of diverse mythologies around the world, and not just in Europe. Are people forgetting that Ariel is just a fictional character, and that there is no need to be butthurt about something as silly as this? The director Marshall was also shocked by all this controversy. He said, "I didn't think that it was a big deal, casting a woman of color. I thought, that's an archaic way to see the world. When that controversy arose from narrow-minded people, I thought, wow, that really feels like it's coming from another century. Are we really still there?" He also added, "But the bonus that came with that casting, and I wasn't aware of it at the time, is seeing these young girls of color and young boys of color looking at her and thinking, wow, I'm represented. It was very, very moving to me." But this woke choice of casting does not mean that Disney is all perfect and sensitive about people's cultures and sentiments. In fact, Disney was put in hot water when a scene from Wreck-It Ralph 2, which showed all the Disney princesses like Cinderella and Snow White, as well as women like Moana and Rapunzel, having a slumber party, surfaced on the internet. All these princesses were wearing modern clothing instead of their usual fairy tale gear. However, modernizing Princess Tiana, a Black princess, seemed to mean that she had to have her skin lightened and her features whitened. Disney Channel has also had a history of setting its stars to unrealistic expectations. Take Zendaya for an example. Although she was able to leave the Disney Channel relatively unscathed, it doesn't mean it was an easy road of transition for her. Disney demanded a squeaky-clean persona from its stars, but Zendaya wasn't ready to do so. Since Zendaya's medication to continue in the Disney universe was not money, she didn't feel any pressure to accept roles she didn't vibe with. However, when she was cast in Shake It Up, Zendaya revealed that she still tried to adopt a Disney girl persona alongside co-star Bella Thorne. In the past, Bella owned up to going as far as heightening the pitch of her voice during interviews in order to fit within Disney's image. Zendaya's experience wasn't too different, but soon Zendaya found that it was not worth it. She said, "Slowly I realized that was stupid. People think I'm cool when I'm Zendaya." Disney has also caused a rift in Zenday-uh and her co-star Bella's friendship by pitting them against one another. In an interview, Bella Thorne blamed Disney for their rocky friendship and said, "Zendaya and I were put in a very unfortunate position where we were kind of forced to compete against each other, which made the whole first season of the show just very awkward for us. We wanted to love each other, but yet we were constantly being put against each other. It was, who's better at this, and who's better at that?" Thankfully, the pair eventually realized what was happening and mended their friendship in season 2 of the show. Later on, the two of them became best friends. There are countless other stars who spoke about Disney's exploitative practices. Cole Sprouse, who made his name along with his twin brother Dylan on the Disney Channel hit series, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, said that female Disney Channel stars were heavily sexualized by the network when he was growing up in the industry as a child actor. In an interview, he revealed, "My brother and I used to get quite a bit of, 'Oh, you made it out. Oh, you're unscathed.' No, the young women on the channel we were on, Disney Channel, were so heavily sexualized from such an earlier age than my brother and I that there's absolutely no way that we could compare our experiences." Over the years, Disney has served as a launchpad to stars such as Selena Gomez, Raven-Symoné, and Miley Cyrus, but they have all spoken in detail about how the channel has been cruel to them from an off-screen perspective. Selena Gomez underwent a very public battle with mental health struggles as well as alcohol abuse shortly after leaving her popular Disney program, Wizards of Waverly Place. One of the most disturbing allegations of abuse that shattered all our hearts came from actress Bella Thorne, who admitted that she was molested during her years as a child actress. She described her difficult time growing up in the Disney Channel universe while dealing with sexual abuse as a child and said, "If you read the book, you'll be like, haha, transitioning from Disney to this was easy. Getting molested for from when you're 6 to you're 14 seems like way harder circumstances. You're being physically abused all the time. Seems like a much more difficult situation than having paparazzi following you since you were 12. She also went into great detail about the difficulty of trying to find a balance in her life and lamented, "I was still being molested when paparazzi were still following me. So it's pretty hard in my mind to think of these big flashlight photographs, and everyone thinking they know me and talking about me, but having no idea the type of mistreatment that I was still dealing with at that time, that everyone around me saw and did nothing." Demi Lovato, who now has a successful career as a pop star too, had a Disney background. She admitted in a 2019 documentary that she was raped when she was 15 working for the network. She also suffered from mental health and substance abuse issues, leading to multiple rehab stints in her teens. She even had a heroin overdose that nearly took her life. Although Disney had done the right thing and shattered the negative remarks of all haters by casting a black woman as Ariel, we cannot ignore their terrible public record dealing with child actors under their wing. What did you guys think about the revelations of Zendaya, Bella Thorne, and other stars? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content like this. We will be back soon with another video. Until then, bye.